lone lion moves slowly across the golden savanna in the early morning light, pausing often to survey the open grassland around him. His eyes scan the horizon, alert to every movement, every shift in the tall grass. This is a solitary hunter without the support of a pride at his side, relying entirely on his own strength and patience to survive the day ahead. Before long, he spots them, a herd of buffalo grazing peacefully in the distance, powerful animals capable of seriously injuring or even killing a lion that makes a careless mistake. Taking down prey of this size alone is no small task, but hunger leaves little room for hesitation. The lion lowers his body immediately, dropping into a slow, deliberate stalk. He moves with total focus, placing each paw carefully, using every patch of grass and every dip in the terrain to stay hidden. This is patience built through instinct, refined over countless hunts before this one. Closer and closer he creeps, timing his movements with the herd's own rhythm, freezing whenever a head lifts, advancing the moment it lowers again. The distance between predator and prey narrows steadily, the tension building with every silent step. Then, without warning, the lion breaks into a powerful charge. The buffalo herd scatters instantly, thundering across the grassland in a chaotic wave of dust and motion. The lion locks onto a single target, cutting through the confusion with explosive speed, closing the gap with everything he has. The chase is short but violent. The lion collides with the buffalo, claws digging into its flank as the massive animal fights back with desperate force. The two crash through the grass together, a brutal struggle of strength against strength. The buffalo kicks and twists, trying to throw the lion off, but the lion holds on, driving his teeth toward the buffalo's throat. The fight is fierce and prolonged. The buffalo's raw power is immense, easily strong enough to gore or trample a lion that loses its footing, but the lion's grip does not loosen, absorbing blow after blow as he works to bring the massive animal down. Dust rises around them as the struggle continues, neither side willing to give in. Finally, the buffalo's strength begins to fail. Its movements slow, its resistance weakening beneath the lion's relentless hold. Moments later, the battle ends. The buffalo collapses to the ground, and the lion, exhausted but victorious, begins to feed on his hard-won kill, the reward for a hunt that could easily have gone the other way. For a short while, the savanna is calm. The lion eats steadily, tearing into the carcass beneath the open sky, taking advantage of every uninterrupted moment. But the peace does not last long. In the distance, a single hyena appears, drawn by the scent of blood carried on the wind, watching cautiously from a distance before slowly approaching. It doesn't take long before more hyenas arrive, one after another, until a full clan surrounds the kill site. Hyenas are notorious opportunists, often willing to challenge even a lion if their numbers are great enough. Bold now in their growing group, they begin closing in, some even darting forward to snatch at the edges of the buffalo carcass while the lion is still feeding. The lion's patience breaks. With a furious roar, he lunges at the nearest hyena, driving it back in a burst of aggression. But the clan does not scatter for long. Emboldened by their numbers, the hyenas press in from multiple directions, snapping and circling, testing the lion's defenses from every angle at once. A full battle erupts around the carcass. The lion fights fiercely, swiping and charging at hyena after hyena, but he is badly outnumbered, forced to defend himself on several fronts simultaneously. Every time he drives one hyena back, another darts in from behind, biting at his flanks and legs. The fight rages on, dust and snarls filling the air as the lion struggles to hold his ground against the growing pressure of the clan. Realizing he cannot fight off the entire clan alone, and with exhaustion beginning to set in after the earlier hunt, the lion steps back from the kill and lets out a deep, powerful roar that rolls across the open savanna, a call for help carried far beyond the immediate battle, echoing across the grassland. The roar does not go unanswered. In the distance, 3 other lions lift their heads at the sound, instantly recognizing the call of their brother. Without hesitation, they break into a fast, powerful run, muscles rippling beneath golden coats as they close the distance toward the fight as quickly as possible. The 3 lions arrive at full speed, crashing into the scene with overwhelming force. Now facing 4 lions instead of 1, the hyena clan's confidence collapses almost immediately. The lions charge together, fangs bared, driving the hyenas back in every direction with coordinated, relentless aggression. The battle shifts dramatically. What had been a losing fight for the lone lion becomes a decisive victory for the pride. The hyenas, no longer holding any advantage, begin retreating in scattered, chaotic groups, yelping as they flee across the grassland. Within moments, the hyena clan disperses entirely, abandoning any hope of reclaiming the kill. The 4 lions stand together over the buffalo carcass, breathing heavily, the fight finally over. With the threat gone, the lions settle around their reclaimed meal and begin to feed together, side by side, the tension of the battle fading into calm. In the distance, a few hyenas linger at the edge of the grass, watching cautiously from afar, unwilling to risk another confrontation after such a decisive defeat. One by one, they eventually give up and disappear into the tall grass, abandoning any hope of returning later. The lions continue feeding as the afternoon stretches on, their hunger finally being answered after a long and difficult fight that tested both strength and loyalty. Eventually, with the carcass reduced to little more than bones and scattered remains, the pride rises and begins to move on, leaving the kill site behind them. As evening settles over the savanna, the 4 lions make their way back toward their territory, walking together beneath a sky turning gold and orange, their bond visibly strengthened by the battle they had just survived together. There, they are joined by the lionesses of the pride, who greet the returning lions warmly after their long and hard-fought day. Together, the whole group finally rests as the light fades into dusk, lions and lionesses side by side, safe, fed, and reunited beneath the darkening sky. It is a quiet end to a day defined by struggle, loyalty, and the strength found only in family. A reminder that even the most powerful predators rely on one another when the odds turn against them.